and all sorts of stuff, you know. If you're trying to figure out how to play and shit, you're not probably going to really have time to figure out how to play if, you know, everything is constantly getting sent to you at miscellaneous levels of difficulty or chaos or whatever. I don't know if Guru's going to kill, like, who specifically, but it's fine. Also, this is not a requirement of RimWorld either. I just prefer to beat the shit out of my colonists whenever they decide to go, like, mental like this and want to kill people and stuff. And I take away the medical privileges to kind of, like, signal to myself later who's, like, the shit cunts that are really doing the bad stuff frequently, you know? Eventually they get no medical privileges and eventually they fuck up and they die, right? It's kind of like a easy way to get them removed out of the colony, weed out the shit ones and stuff. Like, I've got Jet and Nina, I feel like, are two of my more annoying, raging colonists because they're originals. I don't think Nina does it as much, but Jet sure as fuck does, and she's an original, so I can't kill her. I can't reduce her medical privileges, and I can't weed her out of my colony, so she's always having tantrums. I can't do anything about it, but I also learnt not to take as many people. Also depends how many fucking DLCs or mods you might have in your game too. Like, I have, the 6 mods, includes Harmony and whatever the fuck the other one is. Hold on, where's my thing? Harmony and HugsLib, which make them work. But yeah, I don't have any of the DLCs or anything, so I don't have, like, if I was to open up my furniture, for instance, I have that much furniture. If you have, like, the DLCs and stuff, it goes up more, or they have more variety, and then you add in the mods and shit, and it just keeps getting more stacked. I don't know who just beat up Bear, but it's fine. Probably, honestly, Tranka. But yeah, I don't know. I can also understand that, like, when you're, like, looking through this stuff, you know, there is a lot of information. All I can say is, like, just take the time to, like, if you need to pause and read a page, or, like, you know, hover over the eyes to get more information. You're not going to remember all the shit, but, like, you'll eventually get, like, the gist of it. Another transport pod. And there's also, I bet that's for human leather. It's always fucking human leather. Whenever I get, like, a lot of colonists, they're like, do you know, if you kill X number of colonists, you can have blah. And I'm like, I don't want it. Let's see, for Jade, I actually have 520 Jade exactly, depending on which settlement it is. Actually, it's right next door. Hold on. It's for plasteel, armor, uranium, or goodwill. Do they require goodwill? No. And I wouldn't touch one of those things with a barge pole. I don't super need marine armor. I could just take plasteel. Yeah, we'll do it for plasteel. Alright. Jump to back into here. I guess we can form a quick little caravan. There's this one, I'm pretty sure. So, how about we go with, like, just a couple of people. I don't know if we'll get attacked. I want one person, Mal, can go in the group. You got a gun. Now, I don't know how heavy Jade is. Heavy. Alright. But I have X number of animals once I get to the bottom of my page. Who can I slap into that group? Maybe a spare dromedary? Yeah, alright. And I have, like, a couple of extra dromedaries there. You guys can take the excess dromedaries with you. And got some food. That's the other thing too, is you can also, like, turn that off if you want to get specific about what they're allowed to take. Or you can leave it on and let them figure their shit out. At least when you're, like, learning and crap, it can help. I know that that's, like, a heap of, like, longevity food, but how about you take, like, 100 odd rice? What? Not 1,000. 100 odd rice, given, like, a little bit extra. I know I could trade for more shit when I'm over there, but I kind of just want to do the trade and come home without doing, like, anything else. That is a lot of excess food. I feel like they're not going to get their hands on all of it. Like 5 days worth of food, it's not 5 days in that gap. It's about 7 days to get out, 14 turn around. Cool. Now it says like root time is like 1.6 days. That's not counting back because I haven't clicked from my base to there to back to there. And on top of that, it's not accounting for this bumpy shit here, the hills. It's going to slow my people down by a few days. So, yeah. Stuff like that. I want to make sure that these grow rooms are getting up and done. Person, mate. What are you up to? You're consuming a simple meal. When you're done consuming that meal, can I get you to clean that room? And I'll get Tofu to clean this after he's done. What's going on with the floor in here? We not putting down all the floors? I feel like this like entryway is supremely like dirtier than it should be. Like if I put a passageway out here, it wouldn't be as bad. But floors. I think I was working on some sterile tile and some cement. I think I had just cement for much of this because I didn't have a lot of silver at first, but I have a lot more silver now. So we will build it up. Transport pods arrive. Sweet. Alright. I'll get the food areas clean. Get that extra door as well. I heard something about the doors now count when they passage through it. That it does... What was it? It contributes towards the cleanliness of the room on whatever, either side or something like that. I don't know. The tile counts. Something like that. I know something moderate about it, but I don't know the whole thing. I need you to cancel this. And I'm pretty sure I heard a room go splat before. That's fine. We look like we've got mostly potatoes. Can I just grab like this? No, go over a little bit more. I didn't want all of them. No, guys, I don't want premium fucking potatoes in every single one. I wanted to like, oh no, that one's rice. Who's choosing rice? Fuck it. I guess this is mostly all rice. I want some variety going on here. I also would like one heel root. Actually, I'll make a heel root tub in the center. That makes more sense. It makes sense to me. Brex is hiding in his room. I don't need to grow any more kind of stuff, but I would like at least like 2 pods of rice and strawberries and potatoes and stuff like that each. And the rest of it I'll come up to. We'll do more heel root. 2 heel root ones for medicine, and we'll make the rest whatever. I don't know if I know, my panthers are coming in here to collect stuff. I was wondering about that. When you're done, I don't know if I'm hauling this to... Where would you be taking it? I don't know if I said that in here can store it. I did not. Okay, so if they are going to go store it, they're going to move it all the way over here, that spot, which is actually quite substantially far away, but it should be the only spot that they can take that to, I hope. I don't think I said that they could take plants into here. No. Okay. That's fine if they want to do that. And yeah, I'll have another caravan ready to go soon. I don't know what's going on with this caravan. Somebody is mentally broken. I don't know who. Alright, well either way, they have got a fair bit of the seal by the look of it on it. So that's nice. Somebody has been packing it. It's just taking a long time. There's like 40 fucking animals. So I don't even know if there's sufficient animals for the trip where, like sufficient food for the animals, you know. We'll find out, I guess. I have also a lot of animals here to hunt. So since I've got people that have got guns, they can go do some hunting, get us some meat. We should have all that fresh meat from the sheep. Sari's got some energy to hunt stuff. Cats are starving. Why? Hold on. Can you guys not get to food? Cat zones. Where is my zones? in a second drawer. I just got to make sure my cat's got food. They can get through here. I would like them to be able to get through here from like outside, realistically. I don't want them going inside the generator area. So, you can go up this way. I'll fix this up nicer later. But this should let them get up and into this kind of area. I will kind of let like the cats mostly free through here later. I don't know if they're like not able to hunt stuff, but at the moment I've been keeping them up where it's like turreted and shit and out of buildings as best I can. Okay. That should get them into food. So they shouldn't really be starving. Hopefully. I took all the meat out of there. Maybe the meat's being stored in a spot they can't access. Nope, it's in there. Link's Revenge. That's fine, it's near a turret. Alright. So what you want was an extra ad and timeout and stuff. Alright, hold on. Ad? Yeah. And let's get you timed down. What was that? That was something inspired. I saw it. I don't know what that was. Oh, the lynx. I heard a cat get attacked and I'm like, wait a minute. And it will hydrate. I still have a lot of meat over here. Rock, mate. When you're done doing whatever you're doing, can you keep hauling the meat? Same with you, so I was like trying to grab him and he's just like fucking yeets. I know they don't super want to eat this, but I do want like my panthers and stuff. Alright. Aries got inspired recruitment. That's fine. Trying to still medical emergency. He should be okay. So now I just gotta find out what's going on with these cats up here. Are they not able to get out of the door? Can I get somebody to hold that open? And who's closest? Salon. Can I get you just... No. Actually, yeah, come up through here. No. Leave the cat alone. Come up through here and then go down through that door. I don't know if they're stuck in here. It's not like they're penned in, but they're kind of like patrolling in here and they won't leave. So I'll just open up the door and see if they want to leave in case it's an issue. I do have like an exceptionally large number of cats in this room for the space. Food binge. Worms have a food binge. Alright, door is officially opened. So they should be able to get out. Let me keep expanding where the cats can go. Because I was trying to keep them inside. I was trying to keep them inside where they would be sort of protected in a sense, but also preferably not in like areas where food was. I was kind of like taking it all the way down to here. Alright, let's allow you guys like about half the map. I will remove you guys from the prison because like even I can figure out what would happen if they're roaming around in there. Or just somebody will have like a mental break or whatever. And then they'll cull a cat or whatever. Mind you, the cats will kind of get wherever the fuck they want. I noticed. Okay, so they're 11 there. I do want them into food area. I do not really want them to be in here. I wonder if they can't get past the... I wonder if they can't get past this. What if I got rid of one on the side where they could get into food? My people would have no reason to lead animals through here. And the most the animals could ever really get through to is meat animals. This might be what their issue is. Hey, Senma, mate, can I just get you to just take that away for like just a second? Let's test something here. Because like the animals could not get into, what do you call it? I found that they weren't able to get into where, or out of wherever the fence door was. I'm thinking that that's what their problem is here. Have I got a fleet of cats rushing down here now? Now that that's destroyed. I do not. Okay. They're still kind of milling around. I don't know what they're doing. Mufflers are going to roam away. Why? Why do you feel the need to roam? That's open. That's not in the way. Everybody's getting pulled in at the moment. Where is the door that's blocked? It's not over there. Could be in one of these, like... Oh, they've gone down here. That. Okay, somebody shot out that. That's fine. Bring them all back inside. Honestly, most of them, like, had a run. They'll fix that once everything's hitched up anyway. Mal's having a tantrum. He's in the caravan. Of course he is. And Worm is recreationally starved, which makes no sense because we have literally this room. This magnificent giant room of recreational options. Not gonna worry too much about them. And not enclosed, we're working on it. We've got stuff. Let's go back and have a look. I have a lot of animals. Hold up a second. I've got some fresh guinea pig meats that we can get into our group. They might be mine. I don't know. Either way, get rid of that one. No real reason. I just don't need excess males. I've got like 3 of them in that group. Some turkeys, some wild boars. Gonna have some good hunting over here. Food binge mala. That's fine. Go for it, mate. Okay. We are starting to bring the wood up in here. These are starting to get built. Once they are actually built, I will deconstruct these ones out of here. I could probably move that up there or whatever. Just trying to like lift up and get going some things. I'm happy though that they bought a lot of the beds because I think most of them... it wasn't up in here. I guess we didn't have the trade beacons up in here. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that for the moment. I could have possibly just left it and like pulled them over, but this is fine. All of my animals will get hitched up, which is sort of an issue because I only really want the animals that are being caravan to be hitched up, but for some reason they're like the only animals not being hitched up, which is kind of funny. But yeah, all my animals are being brought inside. And we should be able to make a fuck ton of chem fuel out here. I don't know if the dromedaries outside are going to be an issue, but they will probably get hungry. All right, let's go back over here. Let's check on how's the cats going. Animal starvation, still starving cats. Yeah, you're pretty fucking hungry. I should have plenty of food, plenty of meat. Opening that made no difference for some reason. Like the 2 doors shouldn't matter at all. Maybe they just don't want like the scurrier meat, but I've got like raccoons and shit in here. Rabbits. That one looks like it's eating. Are you eating? Or are you just wandering? You are wandering and you are fed, so I wonder if there's another cat that's in here too. You're also fed. Okay, so it might just be an issue of the cats aren't just coming in here because there's at least a couple of cats that are up in this kitchen and they have full bellies or mostly full bellies. So I really think it might just be an issue with the specific cats. Actually, you know what? I figured it out. You know what it is I bought cats. Hold on. You're supposed to be unrestricted. I bought cats. That's what the actual issue is. They're able to go everywhere, but they're not going inside and getting food. I also have a fuck ton of panthers. Holy shit. I'm looking at that and I'm not sure if I have enough meat for that situation. What do we got? We got thrombos being born up in here. Guinea pigs. I don't know if I made an area for guinea pigs yet. I don't think I have. I kind of want to have them go everywhere but inside. The cats. I need you guys to go inside and go get your ass some food. I think I will see them go running inside. Are you downed somewhere? You're being treated, but is anybody feeding you? Hold on. Lumi, mate. I know you can do animal stuff. You're maybe not the right Lumi. You're the other Lumi. You're the Lumi that doesn't do the animal stuff. Fucking hell. How do I manage to, like, click on the wrong person, like, all the time? There's the other Lumi. Fucking hell. You. Oh, Kimmy's already on it. It's fine. I was gonna say, I'm like, of all the Lumis, I click on the wrong one immediately. They're right next to each other. But it will get fed. You guys... Who can I get to go build something? I feel like Gorilla or Squirrel or somebody might do it. Farrell's going to take a week and a half. Like, non-expedited shipping, whatever the fucking reverse of that is. Corvin May. Tackles. Accidentally clicked on Tackles. Tackles ain't the one. Hamster. No. Nobody up here is probably the thing that I need. Alicia. No. Delacruz should be. No. The other stuff. Have I got... Which chimpanzee are you? Are you Baker? Butcher? Fucking... You're Butcher. Alright, you ain't gonna be the one. You... Maybe? Alright, fuck it. Too many misses with that one. Borrow, mate. I'm gonna borrow you for a fucking second. Get your cheeks down here. This is what the problem is. Okay, so nobody can fucking finish building it because everybody's bringing the animals through. I don't know where Lane is, but once they finish doing that, once it goes to nighttime and they all go to sleep, we should be fine. Now, I do want them to kind of enclose this a little bit, I guess. I don't really want to keep building shit up. Yeah. But I'm also not going to disassemble this either. I just got to find out if there's... No, there's no missing power stuff. No. Okay. But once they stop bringing animals through, we should be fine. Basically, all of my caravan animals are down in here. Okay. So, is the cat issue solved? Did they all run into the kitchen? Hold on. Yep, there is a cat getting out of the kitchen there. There's another bunch of cats. Yep, they're all nearby. Animal starvation. I've still got 3 to go. They're pretty far away. They might be eating chicken eggs, to be fair. Which does make sense. There would be a bunch of chicken eggs like up around here. Failed while building tile. That's fine. Do it again. Now, if they can get in here, because I've been seeing them come through like different sides and stuff, they should be fine. Not really pet animals. I didn't think this was their issue, but there was a chance that was the issue. I'm like, I'd better get rid of it. This one looks like it's maybe come down and in this way, so it should be fine. You look like you're full anyway. Or it just lives in the kitchen. I don't know. I don't know if that one's ever left. I do want to make a couple more of these. So we've got all the hydroponics more or less online, except for that bottom one. So we haven't built the corner. Hey, alligator mate, can you do building? Not really. Nina can, though. Nina should be able to. Yeah, you can. Get your ass over here and build something. Alright. Nina will finish building this, so then we get the rest of the hydroponics done. So that'll be one room. It's well oversized, but it's fine. That'll be one room of hydroponics. Now we got to get this shit up as well. I need you guys to mind that. And I guess we got to kind of... I sort of want to do same thing, but different, if that makes sense. No, I want you to. I think I originally placed it like this on purpose. I think if I spaced it out... Hold on. Let me just try something. No, that's right. If I space it out, it doesn't reach the light. Or I think I had the idea to have like multiple lights, but this is fine. We'll get rid of that. I know I left them there with that kind of thing in mind. I just didn't end up doing it. This time I kind of wanted to do it sideways. Because I did the other one like straight up, so why not? I can't remember if I put any additionals in here, but once that is gone, it'll be gone. We'll get some power going through here. Should have all of the... Hopefully all the areas done before the end of winter for the grow rooms, which isn't like too important because I'm pretty sure I could just open up the roof at that point in time and they'd be fine. But I did want them to like have this. I can. Okay. So that will get that done. That will put a light in there as soon as Camisar is done. I don't want to put the heaters in just yet, even though it's probably cold as in there. It is. How is the other one doing? It's kind of temperate. That's doing good. Okay. So that's supposed to be cold and it's cold. Prison's looking a little bit on the cold side. Hold on. I do have fireplaces. I removed them because it was too hot. Let's turn this back on, I guess, and let's turn it like down. Actually, let's reset that and then turn it down. Cillian, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I like how Stream Elements just literally had a stroke. It's fantastic. What did I just put that on? I put that on, I put it on 11. It's a little bit too much. Put it on 21. I think I reset it and stuff because it was really cold. We had a cold snap at last winter or something. But this is fine. I also have that extra sword that's down over there. I also have a bit more of my drink too. There we go. Alright. What else have I got to do? So I got the hydroponics. One's up and running-ish. And the other one is trying. I have the caravans that aren't going out. I had steel in the way of the kitchen door, which I guess they did move over, but like, they moved it over about as far as you'd expect them to move over. I know, the Panthers got it. I guess the Panthers are more on it. But yeah, because I got the double door lock thing, it's not that much of an issue. So that's fine. We'll rebuild that. I do need to make sure, yes, they did build these. Okay, so that's going to stop the animals from getting in and stealing, specifically the hydroponic areas. I also put like extra ones around this because I plan to have more doors, but I don't really know which way I want it yet. I may make this like a 4-way door system, perhaps. But because of the fence, the hauling animals, or sorry, like the pen animals can't get in and steal it, which means that for whatever reason, I should have these isolated rooms exclusively for my people, which will be good. I have this as kind of like warming up. We haven't built this yet. I have planned to have another door. I'm hoping you're not stuck in here. That's something I haven't really considered. I guess you're just eating all my fucking plants. I might have to tell my thrombos to stay the fuck out of my specific grow rooms. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Is this on top of all your pawns or what? What do you mean? Because, yeah, the list up the top is my entire colony. I just have 2 locations at the moment because I'm, like, between moving. We've been moving since July. It's taking a while. We're getting there. We'll eventually move base and then keep going and stuff. But I just have, like, a shit ton of people, animals, resources. You know, I'm having to, like, very staggered cull off some animals and stuff. So I just don't have, like, giant wads of meat just rotting out in paddocks and shit, you know. Hey Snipe, fuck you up too. You just missed it. We had like additional ads spammed before, so I don't know if that mitigates when they happen, but you might have just like narrowly missed some for once. Dunno. I still don't super want my thrombos in this room. I've got my panthers able to kind of go everywhere so they can do rescues. I do want my thrombos able to get into storage. I'm cool with that. I know he was able to get out of it. Yo-Yo can come and go. So the thrombos can come and go through the fence. If that's the case, I've got to keep him out of here. This will be another hydroponics area. They've just been eating all my potato plants this whole time, and I haven't noticed, so not like that's critical. We've got like what kind of food we got here? Hold on. Potatoes. I know we got about 687 potatoes here, so yeah, I guess we've got to make some. But we've got like 19,000 pemmican, so not like that's super critical. We got like 2,400 simple meals, so that's also fine. I have ascended to the higher being capable of predicting ads. You know what would be hilarious if the ads actually played again. That would actually be quite funny. You know, I also just realized that I forgot that I actually have like an auto ad summons button on like my Stream Deck thing. And I'm like, so whenever I go and like see